Imagine walking into the gym looking like Baki the Grappler. Insanely shredded, explosive muscle, a tiny waist, shoulders that seem to stretch forever. But here's the question, can you actually build Baki's physique naturally? Yes, and today I will show you exactly how. But first, remember to like and subscribe. Now, before I get into it, there's a few things I have to mention. He won't look exactly like Baki because his proportions are exaggerated for the anime. Unless you have elite genetics or use some sort of performance-enhancing drug, you won't achieve his exact build. But you can build a physique that's surprisingly close. Today, I'll show you exactly how. What makes Baki's physique unique? Baki isn't the biggest anime character. That's what makes him interesting. Instead of relying on sheer size like Yujiro, Baki looks powerful because of his proportions. He has extremely broad shoulders, a narrow waist, thick traps, dense arms, a well-developed upper chest, and extremely low body fat. That's the blueprint. First, build your shoulders. If there's one muscle group you should prioritize, it's your delts. Wide shoulders create the illusion of a much smaller waist. Train them 2 times per week, or even 3 times if you're an intermediate or advanced lifter. My favorite exercises are dumbbell lateral raises, overhead press, and rear delt flies. Most people don't need more front delt work because pressing already trains them. The side delts are what create Baki's silhouette, so I'd suggest choosing a side delt exercise you love and doing it for 5 or 6 sets. Moving on, building an explosive upper chest. Baki's chest isn't bodybuilder huge, it's dense and athletic. Focus on incline bench pressing, weighted dips, and dumbbell chest flies. Prioritize strength while maintaining good technique. Usually, the stronger the bench, the bigger the chest. Next, chase the V-taper. This is probably the biggest difference between average physiques and elite ones. Wide lats, small waist, that's what makes Baki look so intimidating. Prioritize weighted pull-ups, pullovers, rows, and for your traps, you don't need to isolate them. Doing deadlifts and rows will be enough, since the traps aren't priority. Think width first, thickness second. Now listen carefully. Build dense arms. Baki's arms aren't cartoonishly oversized. They're incredibly dense. Focus on hammer curls, wrist curls, skull crushers, and close grip bench. I suggest training your arms whenever you're rested to maximize strength and growth. Instead of training your triceps on push day, do them on your pull day. A lot of people ignore this, but it's very important that you train your core. One of the most overlooked parts of Baki's physique is his midsection. His abs aren't just lean, they're thick. Build them. Use hanging leg raises, cable crunches, and ab wheel rollouts if you are strong enough. Remember, visible abs come from both muscle and low body fat, which leads to my next point. Stay lean. This is where most people fail. Baki looks like he's around 8 to 10% body fat all the time. You don't need to stay that lean year-round. Spend most of the year building muscle. I suggest bulking up to a maximum of 25% body fat, then cut slowly until you're around 10 to 12% body fat. Trying to stay shredded forever usually hurts your progress. Now, my least favorite part, but it's very important. Do not neglect your legs. Baki's legs are incredibly muscular. Train them hard. I recommend doing squats or hack squats, Romanian deadlifts, leg curls, leg press, and you can do calf raises, but sadly calves are mostly genetic. I'd still suggest not skipping them, of course. A powerful lower body completes the look. Now, we talked about the body, and it's time to get into the mental side of bodybuilding. Be realistic. This is the most important part. You cannot change your bone structure. If Baki has broader clavicles or a naturally smaller waist than you do, you can't recreate that exactly. What you can do is maximize your own frame. Build bigger shoulders, build wider lats, stay lean. That's how you create the illusion. How long will it take? Expect somewhere between 5 and 8 years of consistent lifting, progressive overload, good nutrition, enough protein, enough sleep. No magic workout, no secret supplement, just years of consistency. The reason this is most important is because I don't want you thinking lesser of yourself and developing body dysmorphia. There's a lot of pressure put on men to look a certain way nowadays, but the truth is these physiques you see in shows are unobtainable for 99% of people. Whenever you see someone posting on social media and think I'll never look like that, realize that he probably doesn't look like that either. So just focus on yourself. You're only in competition with yourself. So to end the video, my final verdict: can you become Baki? No. Can you build a physique inspired by Baki that turns heads everywhere you go? Absolutely. I'd rate Baki's physique a 5 out of 10 for natural attainability. The muscle itself is impressive, but the proportions and year-round conditioning are where fiction takes over. If you enjoyed this video, comment the next anime character you want me to break down, and don't forget to subscribe for more anime physique analysis.